Hi guys, welcome back. Today I want to be talking about some cheap games. Cheap, great games for the Master System. Let's get straight to it. So my first one, we've got Black Belt. Black Belt, have you ever seen, I don't know if you, Kung Fu Master in the arcade? Side-scrolling, and then every now and then you'll get a boss that comes up to you, not a boss, a baddie that comes up to you, and you punch and kick. So, you know, you punch, you kick, your way through. Every now and then you'll need to jump, an icon will get you and it gives you a special weapon for a little bit. Each time that you keep doing that, and then so you can decide to punch and kick and you're going through a level, then halfway through you'll get like a mid-boss or have some kind of weapon with him, and you'll have to work out his strategy how to get past him. You know, do you do a few kicks, you do front punches, you do jumping kick, things like that, and then you move on again. After the mid-level boss, you'll carry on, and more flurries and flurries of bosses coming, flurries of baddies coming to you. Then you'll get to the end. And once you've got to the end, at the end of the level, should we say, it goes to slightly larger screen, and then your sprite becomes a little bit larger, and you end up fighting the end of level boss. Now these vary. You've got certain ones like sumo wrestler, some guy with some kind of nunchuck, or I don't know what they are, what you call them, but you know, cheap game, not bad. Black Belt, it's about £5, £6, £7 going for at the moment. Definitely worth it. Highly recommend it. Give it a try. My next one is Kung Fu Kid. Now, Kung Fu Kid, pretty much the same as Black Belt. If you stripped it down of all the graphics, stripped it down of all the sound, everything like that, you pretty much got the same thing. A little kid instead of a guy in a karate suit this time, doing the same thing. Guys coming towards you, punching and kicking. You can jump kick. Every now and then an icon will come. You pick up that icon, and you've got a little kind of throwing weapon for so many throwing weapon or items to throw. Not bad actually, not bad at all. If you like Black Belt, then Kung Fu Kid as well is definitely one I would recommend. Definitely worth getting. Once again, it's pretty cheap as well. £5, £6, £7 I would say. If you see it for that price box, then worth getting, definitely worth getting. So my next one, I want to talk about another one, Teddy Boy. Now Teddy Boy is, you kind of like, it's kind of scrolling up, down, left and right, and you've got certain platforms, and every now and then your baddies will come out, and you've got, they look like dice, and you shoot them, and it'll take them down to 2, 3, 3, 2 and 1, goes down inside. So it looks like there's 4, and then it'll go to 3, then 2, then 1. So you're shooting them down. You've also got little walls that you can shoot through as well. And once you've destroyed all the baddies on the screen, you move on to the next level. Pretty straightforward. With it being a cheap game as well. Once again, £5, £6, £7. Definitely recommend it if you get it. If you see it for a £5. It's one of those that you'll play for about 10 minutes or 20 minutes, and then come back to it later on. But overall, though, I actually like it. I definitely think it's worth for your collection. If you find a cheap version, definitely worth getting. Definitely worth getting. My last one we're going to talk about is Transbot. It's not bad. Don't expect big things. If you see it for like £5, £6, it's worth it. But it's a shoot 'em up, and you've got yourself several sort of power-ups to collect. So once again, you're moving across the screen. You've got yourself every now and then kind of like an ambulance comes. You've got your baddies coming to you from all over the place in front of you, so you shoot them down, and every now and then at the bottom, and it looks like an ambulance. So you hit it, and it gives you an icon, and then it goes at the top. You'll see you've got to stop it. A, B, C, D, E, F, A, B, C, D, and it keeps scrolling through until you stop it. And each one is a different power up. So you've got your bog standard firepower. You've got things like three-way. You've got things like a giant wave beam, and you've got like a missile. And it's kind of like, once you've got to the end of this level, at the end you'll see you've got to get to a certain part, and you have got to have item D, I believe it is. Once you've got item D, once you've picked up your power up that's labelled D, and you get to a certain area, because they disappear every now and then. You have them for about 20 seconds, or you have them until your power bar runs down. Once you get to a certain area with D, you go underground, and then you do the whole thing again. You shoot in. Baddies coming for you all over the place, and you'll get an ambulance come along, and you shoot that, and it gives you a power up. And then by the time if you get to a certain area and you've got like you power up D again, then it takes you to what it looks like an end level boss, which looks like one of the walkers out of always reminded me of one of the walkers out of Star Wars in Return of the Jedi in the woods. The two-legged walkers always reminds me of one of them. And then you kill that, and guess what? You go back to the beginning. I don't actually think there is an ending to this. I have played it and played it and played it and played it, but I don't really think there's an ending to it. Is it worth getting if you saw it for about a fiver? No more than that. It's not much to it. I don't think a lot of people enjoy it. It's not bad. I've got it in my collection because I saw it cheap, and I thought, you know what, for a fiver, it's worth getting as well. I remember when it originally came out, it was worth £10. But overall, guys, Transbot is not bad at all. Definitely worth giving it a try. And if you find it cheap, worth giving it a try, definitely. Okay, guys, so that's some more cheap games. I recommend having a look, giving them a blast. They are worth it if you find them cheap. So, guys, I will say thanks for watching. Don't forget, leave us a like, leave us a thumbs down if you don't like it. Leave some feedback, appreciate it. And I'll see you soon.